Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to count. So first uh, we need to understand how many numbers are there in math. People think that 10 is a number, but no, 10 is not a number. Um, there are only 10 numbers that does not include 10. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and 9. There are only these 10 numbers. Okay, but there are also few digits. There's like, let's see, like this number. This is not a number, but this is just my way of teaching you how to count digits. This is just a one. This is the first digit, second digit, and third digit. So I call this digit 1. This digit I call it 10, and this digit I call it 100. So in the 1 digit, you just speak the numbers. That means if it says 0 on the 1 digit, you just say 0. 1 on the 1 digit, you say 1. 2 on the 2 digit, you say 2, and so on. And on the 10 digit, it's a bit special. You say if it's 1 on the 10 digit, you say 10. 2 on the 10 digit, you say 20. 3 on the 10 digit, you say 30. 4 on the 10 digit, you say 40. 5 on the 10 digit, you say 50. 6 on the 10 digit, you say 60. 7 on the 10 digit, you say 70. 8 on the 10 digit, you say 80. 9 on the 10 digit, you say 90. And 0 on the 10 digit, you just say 0. Wait, no, you don't say anything. You just say and. I'm going to talk about that later. Okay, on to the 100. If it says 1 on the 100 digit, you just say 1 plus 100. 2 is 2 plus 100. That means 200. 1 on the 100 digit, you say 100. Like that. 3 on the 100 digit, you say 300. 4, you get it. You should get it. So I'm going to write a number like 1, 5, 6, like this. So how we read numbers is we read this number first, then we read this number, then we read this number. So this is 1 on the 100 digit, so you say 100. This is 5 on the 10 digit, so you say 50. 6 on the 1 digit, so you say 6. 156. Okay, so I'm going to use dots to represent. Do not write dots on your numbers, okay? This is just how I represent, like this. Back to 156, I write a dot between these numbers. Because 100, dot represents and actually dot represents decimals. I'm going to talk about it later, okay? Let's just say stars, 1 star 56. So that means 156. Okay. So then there's a next digit. So like this 0, 0, and then there's a next digit. I like to write a comma so you understand better. So this is the 1,000 digit. 1 on the 1,000 digit is the same on 100. It's like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. It's the same with the hundreds, except you add 1,000 at the end and not 100. Okay. Back to counting. You can also add other digits here on the other side. I like to say that this is, can also put a, I'm going to put another shape this time. Maybe like a triangle here. You put a triangle every 4 numbers. I put it here every 4 numbers. So like this. I'm going to say this is the 1 digit. I'm going to say this is the 1 digit. Before the triangle is the 1 digit. Maybe I shouldn't use the triangle. Let's just say stick back to comma. Okay, so back here. After the comma, every 3 zeros, you get like it's a new digit. That's 1,000 for this case. So 1,000 here, and no, we after the comma we start again from here. Like this is 1, so this is also 1. This is 10, so this is also 10. This is 100, so we also read this is also 100, and then we add a comma here. Yep. So this is how we read it. Okay. We don't write the last comma. So for example, I read like 1 0 1 comma 1 1 1. I'll just stick to 0 0 in the end. 0 0. So there's also one thing. If there are zeros aligned, they read end or nothing. So if the last zero, look, if the 0 on the right hand side is the first number from the right to the left, you don't read the entire street like this. So if it's like this, because this 0 and I stick to these zeros, and this 0 is the first 0 from right to left, so we don't read these numbers, but we still count the other digits the same. Okay. 0 0 0. Okay. So I just told you this is 1, this is 0, this is 100. So we don't read 100 0 10. No, we don't read 100 0 10. No, we don't read 100 0 1. No, we don't do that. If there's 0 in the middle, and it's not stick to anything, we just read it like and. If it is to sticking to another number like this, and the most right hand side number is not the first 0, number from right to left, then you just read them all as and. For example, I read like this number is not a 0 and it's a 1. This is just 1 and, so it's 1 0 1 is just 100 and 1 and 1. It's only 1 and, but it's not the same on the, like, you remember the comma? Each comma represents a new digit. That means on this side is nothing. It's just not 1 digit. And I call this the big 1 digit. You don't add anything on the right hand side. On this side, I call this the 1,000 digit. So this is how it works. You say this number and then add 1,000. So it's like this: 101,000 and 1. If there's another, let's say if there's another comma, like 0 0 0 comma 0 0 0 comma 1. This is another comma means another digit. That means this is a new digit. This is 1. I call this the million digit. That's 1 after 6 zeros or 2 commas. You see, there's 6 zeros and also 2 commas. So that's 1 after 2 commas. We call it the million digit. I call it the million. So we read 1 first, and then we add million to it. So we read 1 million. Because all these zeros, we don't count commas as numbers, are stick together, and the most right hand side, the 0 is the first number from right to left. We don't read this, so we only read 1. This is 1 and million. Because this is the million, I call it the million. So it's 1 million, nothing. Just 1 million. Then after the next comma, it's billion. The next comma, it's trillion. Every 3 zeros, there is a new comma. You see, 3 zeros, comma, 3 zeros, comma, then 3 zeros, comma, then 3 zeros, comma. There's a list of those. I will show you later the digits. So this basically is like 1, 1,000, a million, a billion, a trillion, a quadrillion. Hello guys, I'm back from a search, and so I found the names of digits. 1 comma, I already told you, is 1,000. 2 commas, it's million. I already told you. 3 commas, it's billion. Oops. Billion. 4 commas, it's trillion. 5 commas is quadrillion. I already told you those so far. And then 6 commas, it's quintillion. Remember, every 3 zeros have 1 comma. That means this is 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, and the next comma. And where was I? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Yes, quintillion. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Then the next is sextillion. Then septillion. Remember, sextillion, septillion. Then octillion, nonillion, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna spell it. Nonillloin. Decillion, undecillion, duodecillion, tridecillion, quartordecillion, quindecillion, sextillion, spendecillion, octodecillion, novemdecillion, vigintillion, unvigitillion. Okay, you can just go to yourself. You just search it for yourself for all digits names on Google. You should have the first search. Just go to the first search. It should say names for large numbers, and then just read that. Okay. Billion. Remember, billion is the 3rd comma. So yeah, I'm not gonna read all of them. They're too hard to read. So yeah, you can just read them yourselves. So this is the end of this video. Thank you.